and welcome to the Champions League semi-final. We're at home to Juventus. The prize at stake is a place in the Champions League final. The Italian champions will be very difficult opposition for us, that is for sure. And as you'll see there, this is the first of the semi-finals. The other semi-final takes place tomorrow at the Etihad between Manchester City and Real Madrid. So let's get straight over to Turf Moor, where 22,000 sellout is waiting for this first European semi-final. Enjoy. And a very warm good evening to you all for another semi-final clash. This time over 2 legs. Burnley play the old lady of Italian football, Juventus, who have some fantastic legends in their side, not to mention their captain Gigi Buffon, and Pereira and Bojan are the 2 players that we've picked out to watch, and should be a thriller there. There's Bojan, there's the opposite one as well. Let's take a check on the 2 teams, and 2 changes for Burnley. In comes Ruben Loftus-Cheek because Bentaleb is suspended, and also coming back into the defence comes Ryan Shawcross, and he replaces Eric Dyer, who in turn drops to the bench. And the men from Turin, backed by 4,000 of their passionate fans, this is how they line up. Buffon, of course, their goalkeeper. The man to watch out for up front is Mandzukic, though Astina and Asamoah can provide bullets. Marchisio, Khedira and Pereira, as I said, we've also know. And they're also very well organised in defence, as you would expect. So we're all set to go. What a tense evening, even for those who are sitting on the bench. So it's Juventus, the old lady of Italian football. They get us away. The referee from Germany gets us up and underway. Remember, nothing will be settled here tonight. It will be settled a week on Wednesday in Turin at the Juventus Stadium. There's Marchisio. Towards Mario Mandzukic, who's won a European medal, of course, with Bayern Munich, of course. Now Ruben Loftus-Cheek, giving the nod tonight. Big test, really, for this Burnley side, who just 2 or 3 days ago, some of them have been playing a whole 2 hours worth of a semi-final plus penalties. We tested their nerve as Balotelli goes in there. Would like to put one on Juventus, being a Milan supporter. As it's often said in Italian circles that Juventus and Milan don't get on. They are big rivals. Certainly to rival the great city rivals, Inter, of course. Given away though to Marchisio, and that's a good ball in behind now. Real opportunity for Astina to come in. Asamoah was in there. Marchisio might get on the end of it. Had to escape the clutches of Burnley defenders and gets his shot in. Now, did that get tipped behind for a corner? No, it didn't. It flew over the crossbar. So Juventus on the hunt for an away goal. They'll be hunting like praying mantises going for this away goal, Juventus, and they've started in the right foot. Here's Marchisio though. Stones for Burnley. Can it be a night here at Turf Moor where the back 4 will have to be on their best guard against a very strong attack from Juventus, but also Burnley have got a strong attack, but it's the cross there from Weirman had too much whip on it and was too strong there. And we'll be able to bring you this game as well on Sunday afternoon. That could be the game that makes Burnley Premier League champions. Of course, the cup final on the 19th of May, you'll see that one in its entirety as well. Burnley going for their first European prize. Loftus-Cheek. Really troubling Gigi Buffon too much with the shot. And a goal kick it is. Mandzukic's flick. Marquisio's there. Balotelli there, but Khedira in the way. Now Pereira. Astina. Back to Pereira. And a good run there by the Argentine. And he got his shot all wrong in the end. Again, Juventus proving there that they're very, very dangerous on the attack. Pereira just miscued his shot there. Of course, Max Allegri is the Juventus coach, formerly of Milan as well. Here's Mandzukic now for Juventus, and he's through again. Mandzukic! Oh, they've missed chances, the Italian champions. Mandzukic should have scored here. And again, they've miscued. Well, Burnley here getting let-offs left, right and centre here tonight in this opening 32 minutes. Perfect conditions for football, even though we're surrounded by hills. Of course, as you well know, inspired the likes of the Bronte sisters and all that type of thing. Behind you here, it's a chance for Juventus to write their own little Bronte story, but it's knocked away once again. Balotelli up to Dwight Gale. Burnley's run to the semi-finals has been nothing short of a fairy tale story in itself. As Gale tries the shot, deflected off Chiellini, who's a no-nonsense Italian centre-back who will not be difficult. That will not be easy to get past, that's for sure. Balotelli doesn't. Well, they're asking Bojan to take the corner. They want Balotelli inside that penalty area. And Gale with a header! Dwight Gale, who scored at Wembley on Sunday, has scored tonight. 1-0, the breakthrough, and all them Juventus missed chances from the likes of Mandzukic and Pereira. Well, it's come back to haunt them. A header that was just too good for Gigi Buffon, and he wasn't, and the shortest man on the field getting up against tall Italian defenders, and he knocks in the goal, and it's his third goal in the Champions League this season. But my goodness, that could be a crucial goal in the context in this early stage of this two-legged semi-final. 1-0 to Burnley. 39 minutes of the game gone, and here's Asamoah. Khedira. Chiellini. Well, Burnley have had only 38% of the possession. Juventus have had 62, but here's Nick Steiner though. Little cross back, and well positioned was Tom Heaton. How well positioned was the Burnley captain? At fault on Lamella's goal on Sunday. But he certainly wasn't at fault there, but Burnley could be at fault for that piece of play. Bit of sloppiness there, and it gives Juventus an opportunity from this throw. Asamoah to Marchisio. Astina to Marchisio. Dangerous looking cross, but no Juventus player gambling inside the 6-yard box. Here's the goal again as we go into 300 minutes from Dwight Gale. Here it is. There's the corner, and he's got up above taller men there in that Juventus defence, and has nodded the Clarets into the lead. As Heaton takes the kick. All eyes on the German referee, Balotelli. Trying another long-range pile driver like he did against Barcelona in the quarterfinals in the Nou Camp. Buffon was way too clever for that. As the whistle goes for half-time. And Burnley lead by a goal to 0. Thanks to Dwight Gale's header 6 minutes from half-time. That's the score at half-time in this European semi-final. First leg, Burnley 1, Juventus 0. So, welcome back to Turf Moor for the start of the second half of a semi-final. Burnley's second semi-final date in 3 days. Of course, they'll have another one a week on Wednesday for the second leg of this particular semi-final, as they take on Juventus in the Juventus Stadium. As Bojan tries a speculative shot, but it was well blocked by Khedira, by Chiellini, and his chest. Did have his arms way out by his side, so there was no danger of it being handball. Pereira to Mandzukic. Now Marchisio. Charging away from all corners. It's Claudio Marchisio. Off the defender for Trippier for a corner. Juventus starting again on the front foot like they did in the first half. We're not making chances pay at the moment. Well, what they're going to cook up here from this corner kick routine. Let's see. We're just over 6 minutes gone in the second half. Here comes the corner. Mandzukic's header, and it's all a mess in there. It was almost pinball machine in there. Still not away yet. Bonucci. Marchisio. 10 minutes gone in the second half, and Juventus looking for that away goal. Redmond for Burnley. Dwight Gale just playing it out towards Loftus-Cheek. That's a good ball. Now Jay Rodriguez. And he's just about... Well, he almost showed too much to that to Liechtensteiner, but he's got away with it. And he's checked back and knocked the cross in. Oh, and I think it was Bojan flying in there, because it's come to Loftus-Cheek here. Gets his shot in. Easy for Gigi Buffon. And he finds Mandzukic with a wonderful long punt up the field. Less than half an hour to go. Mario Mandzukic now. That's not a good ball. Straight to Trippier. Galloway. Loftus-Cheek. That's a good ball. And it's found Gale. And Balotelli's pleading for Gale to cross it in now from the near side. Or from the far side. And he's got it! Balotelli! 2-0! And he's buried a brilliant goal against Juventus. And a special moment for him being an AC Milan fan as well. Controlled left foot volley. And Burnley now have Juventus right where they want them now in this European semi-final. 2-0. And if Juventus don't get anything from this one tonight, they're going to have a job on in Turin in the second leg in about a week, just over a week's time. 2-0 to Burnley. And Mario Balotelli, who scored in that decisive semi-final, last 16 game against Besiktas, scored 3 goals in the quarter-final against Barcelona. Those 2 in the Nou Camp, that special second goal at the Nou Camp, and then the decisive one here. And now he scored against Juventus. The man's on a hot streak at the moment. Scored in his last 3 Champions League games. But wait a moment, here's Marchisio. What a block by Shawcross. Well, Juventus won't give up now. They'll have to commit men forward. They do need an away goal. Allegri would have said that. Now then, what have they got in the locker here? Here comes the corner. Chiellini winning the header. And oh, what was that from Alaba? That almost went for a throw. It's poor. Quarter of an hour left to play. And Juventus, I think, are about to make a substitution. And they are. Stuaro is placing Pereira, who missed one of the glaring chances of the first half. So Allegri has run a change or two. Mandzukic. Chiellini now goes forward. Astina. Chiellini. Chiellini now. Astina! Another chance goes begging in Juventus. They've had several today. They've cleared the crossbar. And they haven't really worked Tom Heaton enough. Compared to what we saw with Barcelona here, they made Heaton work for the clean sheet. So far, they haven't really had to test Tom Heaton that much, which is a shame, because Mandzukic, amongst all of us, is a deadly finisher. Stuaro for Juventus. 9 minutes to get themselves a little bit of salvation, and an away goal would be handy, really. 2-1 to Burnley would not be the worst result in the world for Juventus. Gale tried a speculative shot, but it's gone high into the McElroy stand at the left-hand end of the ground. Well, it makes it a lot tougher for Juventus, this goal from Balotelli, scoring it against his Italian international teammate Gigi Buffon. 5.5 minutes of this first leg remaining. 2-0 to Burnley. But Juventus have had chances and have just not taken them. Astina now. Oh, he skipped away from Galloway. And Chiellini has hit the crossbar. And Trippier nods it away, and then it's back with Tom Heaton. Oh dear, they're not going for Burnley. It's going for Burnley at the moment, but they're giving it away again. Mandzukic, nervous tension here at Turf Moor. Asamoah. Asamoah! Another chance goes begging. But he deflected off Shawcross. I think it was going in. Asamoah will take the corner. 2 added minutes. Here comes the corner from Asamoah. And Gale got a flick on. Still we play on. Bonucci crosses it back in again. Mandzukic's flick, and Heaton dives on it competently. And will now waste a few more valuable seconds. And there goes the whistle to end the first leg. And Burnley take a huge step towards the final. 2-0 winners here at Turf Moor this evening. Dwight Gale got the first one from a corner. And then in the second half, Mario Balotelli, a special moment for him, making it 2-0. Juventus hit the bar towards the end. It could have been so different if that had gone in. They missed chance after chance by blazing them into the crowd. And at half-time, in this semi-final at least, at the end of the first leg, with the second leg to come, full-time here at the end of the first leg, I should have really said, as Balotelli walks off delighted. Burnley 2, Juventus 0. Well, a remarkable first leg there for Burnley. They are now, dare I say, 1 foot in the final, because they didn't concede an away goal, by the way, so it's all to play for. In the other semi-final, Real Madrid did score 2 away goals. They beat Manchester City 2-1, and they got to go to the second leg in a week's time for that semi-final. Burnley play a week on Wednesday. So it's all to play for then in them semi-finals. But before all that, Burnley could potentially seal the title here on Sunday afternoon as they take on Leicester City at the King Power Stadium. Be sure to join us for that. We'll show you the home match, the whole game, to see if Burnley do end up winning the league. In fact, they have won the league. So what we're going to do is actually sim the Leicester game, and we're going to go straight for the Juventus match. So it's going to be Juventus instead. We're going to sim this game. If we'd have still not been champions, we've lost 2-1, but it doesn't matter anyway. We are the champs now. And it doesn't really matter now. We are confirmed of champions now because Chelsea had drawn elsewhere, so it didn't really matter in the end. So it's now all eyes on the second leg. So we're going to, in the next video, it's going to be, because of the change of plan, we're going to go straight next video to the second leg against Juventus. I hope you've enjoyed the first leg, and I hope we can bring you as much excitement at the Juventus Stadium for the second leg next week as we brought you here tonight. Until then, take care, and we'll see you very shortly for the second Juventus game. Till then, take care and keep subscribing. Till then, ta-ra.